Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. So, untuk our topic is about fogging future and emerging paradigm for indigenous chicken supply chain which at the network theory and system dynamic. So, kita punya topik ni lebih kepada supply chain untuk indigenous chicken, iaitu ayam kampung lah. Benda-benda yang ni. Jadi kita start lah satu persatu melihat pada supply chain berdasarkan teori actor network dan juga sistem dinamik. Okay, for introduction here, introduction chicken, which is also referred to a native chicken, village chicken, or backyard village chicken, provide a viable solution for rural poverty and sustainable climate-based food system and low middle income country. These chicken are used for both meat and egg production in such region. So maksudnya dia digunakan untuk orang kampung lah, belakang rumah, ada dekat rumah semua ni, untuk memastikan kita punya makanan tu cukup kepada orang kampung sendiri lah, untuk orang yang mulai dari kampung daripada kuantiti yang tak terlalu besar lah. Indigenous chicken micro farming require minimal capital and labor and time to compare to other livestock option, making it visible choice for rural farmer which is quality knowledge. The main objective untuk this paper ni, main objective adalah untuk literature, untuk pertambahan literature yang mana berkaitan indigenous chicken farming, ANT, actor network theory, and system dynamic. So the section is paper simply elaborate on literature review, proposed methodology for the integrated supply chain model untuk ayam kampung ni. Furthermore, the study addressed the primary outcome of causal loop diagram and literature of diagram of future development integrated supply chain model. See, so ayam kampung ni section comprises review literature, ada literature yang bermula daripada tahun 2010 sehingga 2023. So ada menggunakan key actor untuk review key actor, pre-procedure, procedure, individual retail, consumer and derivative chicken, and then ada ni the old chicken dogs vaccine feed responsibility yang dalam value chain ni. Ada pun moreover, forester or grower have need rare chicken intending to sell them to immediate direct end customer, engage and develop distribution channel. Okay. Bila sebut indigenous chicken supply chain and constraint ni, supply chain face numerous constraint. Ada financial resource, labor expense, educated knowledge, execution, sub-farmer method, prediction risk, house condition, and price position. Dan ada lagi tambahan isu berkaitan chicken mortalities, educated transportation infrastructure, sufficient facility, lack of quarantine setup, sudden profit margin, high processing expenditure burden, indigenous chicken farmer. So benda ni adalah antaranya yang dalam sepanjang supply chain ni, ia adalah benda yang mengganggu ataupun constraint, halangan yang menyebabkan untuk menjadikan dia lebih berjaya dalam supply chain. This talent highlight the need for integrated supply chain, sebab tu kita nak buat integrated untuk integratekan supply chain model untuk indigenous chicken menggunakan teori ANT dan juga sistem dinamik untuk benda ni. Inilah yang kata hasilnya untuk kita melihat dia punya supply chain model ni. Benda ni lah. Actor network theory, bila kita sebut ANT ataupun lebih dikenali sebagai ANT, adalah paradigm and methodology framework that intend to understand the explain dynamic relation between human and non-human entity or actor in numerous system. So ANT has garnered attention from supply chain management research as it challenges tradition as supply chain by key principle, heterogeneity, reliability, and performability. These principles have regressive and traditional perspective on how supply chain function and managed. Okay. Untuk system dynamic modeling, ST modeling consists of two elements: stock and follow structure for attain an input process the formulation of managerial policy and evaluate various activity within the system. SD modeling have to cover extensive application across the various domains, including agriculture. For instance, for example, employee SD model approved in different investment strategy for agricultural development, building upon literature concerning logistics and supply chain and theory. This study attempt to employ SD methodology to understand how indigenous chicken supply chain will emerge comprehensively. Method dia yang kita pakai dalam kajian ni menggunakan ANT dan juga SD lah. Principle include following actor for attention human non-human actor searching for association between across the making actor network and following instinct understand transaction process. Di study juga use untuk qualitative interview dan sampling method dia to select farm since the current study want to select medium scale farm that also engage on small scale. Furthermore, the thematic analysis approach is employed to identify the variable and causal relation among the variable. So kita gunakan thematic analysis approach. So result yang kita dapat, based on our result yang kita dapat, the operation of indigenous chicken farm begin with purchase of indigenous chicken. Actually, non-human actor include parents, the parent chicken mortality rate, mortality and testimony, laying chicken which undergo biology process to drive egg production. And then result kedua kita dapat non-human biology as well, live parent chicken mature into egg laying chicken contribute to engage production egg laid by egg laying chicken as object or product of biological process in their role as object. This egg become part of network and interact with the technology actor and the hereditary unit where the undergo is in the process. Result dia lagi, however, having a day-old chicken in grow farm can lead to increased chick mortality due to various factors like feeding, disease control, and environmental condition. And result, indigenous chicken in this supply chain matured indigenous chicken quality center, slaughterhouse, and rice meat packet play essential role, influencing on the flow of outcome in the chicken processing system. For discussion part, our discussion, the current study aims to develop integrated supply chain model for indigenous chicken by employing the theoretical framework based on ANT and system theory, dynamic ANT and system theory. The model development process begin by individual the supply chain actor and variable to the comprehensive process that include interview and intensive literature review. The current study had developed causal loop diagram to understand the complex relationship between human and non-human actor involved in indigenous chicken micro-farming. Moreover, the research primarily curiosity lay in understanding how model will actually emerge because of tracing the activity of the supply chain. For discussion part, the current study in the future will convert causal loop diagram into stock and flow model to simulate the model. Actually, the study will analyze the compare the merge model with existing supply chain practice in the indigenous chicken supply chain. This study also measure the emerged supply chain model for indigenous chicken by employing the 5P, planet, people, profit, peace, and partnership. So for next future direction untuk study yang seterusnya, bolehlah menggunakan carangan yang kami berikan. Theoretical secara contribution yang kita berikan adalah dari segi first theoretical, yang mana kita nak tengok hubungan supply chain ni menggunakan ANT dan juga kita tengok pada segi dynamic, system dynamic, dan juga yang kedua dari segi metodologi, innovative combination of ANT and SD model, system dynamic modeling by skillful interview approach ada untuk understanding the dangerous chicken. Lepas tu qualitative aspect of ANT allow for evaluating relationship and interaction among actors. At the same time, quantitative SD model enable to examine the complex feedback And then the lastly is the methodology integration provide more holistic and data-driven approach to studying the supply chain, offering practical insight for sustainable agricultural supply chain management. And the last is about, and before the last is, this is study will significant step forward in supply chain management and sustainable agriculture by developing integrated supply chain model for engineers, chicken macro farming using the synergistic approach ANT and juga SD. Consequently, the framework result in causal load diagram shed light and the integration among stakeholders and highlight the importance of new human actors in the supply chain. By recognizing the equal agency of human and non-human actors, the study emphasized the emergent proper of the supply chain over the period by interacting with identification actors in the supply chain. And before I finish my presentation, this is acknowledgement to College University Samples giving the grant for our study, the impact of management skill towards business performance of livestock industry in Malaysia, focus on the region. So this is short-term grant and the College University Samples. Mentioned the other will also to encourage the highest related to review and later to their comment and suggestion to improve this paper. Alright, so itu saja presentation bersama dengan International Conference of Education, Ethics, Legal, Social Science and Technology 2024. Alright, terima kasih semua. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.